Two truths and a lie. Moderna, from biotech underdog to billion-dollar juggernaut. One's a lie. The other two are disturbingly real, and exactly why Big Pharma gets side-eyed harder than a free sample at a back-alley clinic. 1. Moderna CEO Stephen Bancel made nearly $400 million in a single year, while the company's stock was tanking and global trust was circling the drain. Let that sink in. Employees were sweating R&D deadlines and global rollout logistics, and Bancel was cashing stock options like it was GameStop in 2021. Oh, and they gave him a raise. Because apparently, if you make billions during a pandemic, you deserve a bonus for not blinking. 2. Moderna made over $18 billion off its COVID vaccine, Spikevax, in 2021, turning them from a niche biotech lab to a household name and Wall Street darling. That's not a revenue report, that's a transformation arc. 1 minute you're trying to get anyone to fund your mRNA ideas. The next, you're printing billions and sponsoring science conferences like you're the Silicon Valley of Big Pharma. You can thank global fear, government contracts, and a needle full of PR magic. 3. Out of the kindness of their lab-coated hearts, Moderna waived its vaccine patents to help poor countries manufacture their own doses. Cue inspirational music and slow-mo vaccine vials. Except, they refused. Despite massive calls from global health groups and world leaders, Moderna kept their tech locked up like grandma's recipe. They said they'd consider sharing later. Spoiler, they didn't. Meanwhile, the global south begged, and the cash kept flowing. Which one's the feel-good fiction? Spoiler, you'll wish it wasn't. Answers. 1. True. Bancel really did earn nearly $400 million in 2022. That's over 400x what the average Moderna employee made. Most of it came from stock sales and option cash-ins, while the company's value was already on the decline. Nothing says healthcare hero like champagne and golden parachutes. 2. True. Moderna's Spikevax brought in over $18 billion in 2021 alone. For a company that had never sold a product before, that's like winning the pharma lottery, while selling the tickets yourself. They went from underdog to empire in one fiscal year. 3. The lie. Moderna never waived their patents. Despite endless pressure from the UN, WHO, and human rights groups, they refused to share their formula. They said it was too complicated. Translation. It's ours, and you can't have it unless you're paying full price. Altruism? Never heard of her. Moderna's COVID era wasn't just a medical breakthrough, it was a capitalist masterclass. And while the world clapped for science, they laughed their way to the bank. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks for listening to Hidden Thread Teller.